That's not a problem.
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Is this thing on? Let's find
Tis.
out. Let's find. Oh yeah, you sound great.
Tis.
You sound great. Let's. Who's that sultry voice in the middle?
Buenas noches.
Right
Soy
where I like
Patricio.
boy.
Right where I like Patricio. Right in between us. I love it. It's
Así
my
te gusta.
favorite. It's my favorite. Are you the meat of the same?
Yo soy la carne del sándwich de la cocina de Matadores.
I do like a good sandwich.
I completely translated
I do
that
like
horribly.
a great sandwich. We're gonna.
I don't think you translated anything.
No,
that
that
sounded
was great.
all like Spanish, and I didn't understand any of it.
Oh, can you take it from 9 to like I don't know 7? Yeah, yes. What's up, Tracy? Good to see you. Tim Knight, good to see you. Cody hello, Cody Sanders. Hello, and good to see you. What's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you guys are in the festive mood. We are Dos Dias.
Oh, yeah.
Did I get that right?
Happy Festivus.
Yeah, that's right. Today is Festivus.
Today is Festivus.
That's right. Happy Festivus, everybody that celebrates Festivus. I believe the first day of Hanukkah happened when? When was that? Was that just yesterday? Or was it, how many? What day are we on
7
now?
nights. Is it 7? Yeah.
It's 7
crazy nights, yeah.
Right. Thank you, Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah.
That's.
8.
I think
that was my
Hanukkah starts
introduction.
tonight at sundown.
I think tonight is also
The first night
the
of Hanukkah.
first night. Is this true?
Yeah, it is the first night of Hanukkah.
Is this true?
It's on a Google Calendar.
Can anybody out there confirm that? What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out. And happy Festivus. Happy first night of Hanukkah. Happy Christmas Eve.
There you
happy,
go. I was just going to say that one.
Yeah, the Eve.
The Eve.
Christmas
Eve.
Eve.
Well done, sir. Well done. Don't worry about that. It's okay.
Okay.
This is something that it's my culture.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your spot.
You don't have to be sorry. Why are you sorry? No, you're good, man. Thank you. And this is we haven't seen you in a while. We were actually.
I know it's been way too long.
Listen, I can't think any more about yesterday, Patricio. It was crazy.
Oh man, we had a
Your
great
stories
time
are
with you guys.
crazy. Hanging out with you and Tanner was outstanding. Mike is always good to see. I always like seeing Mike.
What about
man.
Don? You didn't have fun with Don?
Listen. You saved the best for last.
He was gonna get to him. I know
you
he
saved
was.
the best for last. Papa Price was outstanding. Like he killed
Papa
it.
Price.
One of my favorite stories of all time is The Night Before Christmas.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's just so cool, and he killed it. What a great dude! Seemed like such a good guy. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
and I don't know
Don-
him that well. He might be
Don does
serial killer.
like he was saying yesterday.
taking refuge in the Sunshine State as he escapes his would-be captors. Oh, we don't talk about that now. I was just making that up.
Real great guy.
Papa Price,
Real
Don
great
Price.
What
up, dog? Yeah, it was really good
Thanks
seeing
for
you
the
guys
sandwiches.
yesterday. I mean, we had a good time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. How were the sandwiches afterwards?
I don't know. I got them here, and I took them out of the car. I put them on the counter, and then I took a bunch of plastic wrap, and I individually wrapped each one.
Yeah.
And I put them all in the fridge.
Yeah.
I come back a couple hours later,
Yeah.
and they're all gone.
Gone.
Really? Who was the
Yes.
culprit on that
I'm
one?
surprised they made it to the house. Personally,
Listen,
they were
hey,
outstanding. They were the perfect size.
When you live in a house with 3 other people, you know, you got
aren't
roommates.
polite,
You
they're
got
real.
roommates. We all respect each other. I'm sure that whoever ate the sandwiches was hungrier than I was at that point.
I had.
so
I mean, how many did we have?
they
We
did
had
not
8.
go to waste.
We had 8, I think. How
Yeah,
many
2.
did you wrap?
But how many times did you have 2 of them?
I know I had 2. 2 were outstanding.
I
don't know which ones I had. They were all good. We had 4 different.
Had the
weren't
Jersey
there
Shore.
4
Mind
different
you,
type.
Mind
the
you,
Italian.
I'm not upset. I'm just telling you what happened. Like,
Oh
that
yeah,
just-
no. This is awesome. There were 4 types.
Yeah, there were 4 types. You had the
With sandwiches like that, you snooze, you lose, dude.
you do,
He knows
and
that.
luckily,
I understand. I
luckily, 2
understand.
people actually canceled yesterday on yesterday's show, so we had more sandwiches to go around, and I am so glad that they didn't come because I was really hungry.
Gone. What up, Biggie? Good to see you, dude. Anthony Bencomo, the Anthony Bencomo.
Oh, hey,
is
Anthony,
here.
how you doing tonight?
What's up, my man? Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are ready for your festive season. I know he has a wife probably keeping him in check, saying, "Hey, what are you doing? Get off your phone." Maybe she's not. Maybe she's giving him a high five, and that would be badass. That would be awesome.
High five, Biggie.
Yeah, boom, baby.
I got late to the holidays this year, like
Late,
super,
L-A-T-E.
Yeah, L-A-T-E,
Okay,
super
okay.
late.
You arrived late.
Exactly. I arrived
To the
today.
holidays.
Actually, today we
I
actually
have
got
arrived.
today we actually got our Christmas tree.
What?
Today,
Today you got the. Listen, when's Christmas?
Just today.
day after tomorrow.
Okay, is this before Christmas?
True. Okay.
That's
But
a win,
the
dog.
way I found
That's a win,
the
dog.
way I got the tree was a little questionable.
What is it? Well, you're about to expound on it, apparently.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm
Let's hear
excited.
it.
I get home, Kirsten and I are a little hungry. I'm like, so let's get some lunch.
Okay.
I'm like, let's get some Jersey Mike's because we love Jersey Mike's.
Indeed.
Hashtag Jersey Mike's. Where are you at?
As
Papa
I'm
Price.
driving to the Jersey Mike's, I passed by this one plaza that had Christmas trees for sale.
Okay.
And now they're all broken down. The tent is halfway away. There's a pickup truck. Everything's leaving.
Nobody else is buying a Christmas tree.
0 people are buying Christmas trees.
There was
But wait,
0. No, there were 0 Christmas trees out.
Of
But
course.
there was a dumpster full of Christmas trees.
Okay, were
Get
they the
outta
imperfect
here.
ones?
No, they were decent. They were all the way to the top of the dumpster. So I pull up, and as I'm pulling
I'm sorry,
up,
hold on. There were perfectly okay Christmas trees that you found in a dumpster
Yes.
at a store
as I'm
that
pulling in,
at one point was selling Christmas trees for a profit. But they decided they're going to throw these Christmas trees away.
yeah, because I guess they overstocked or they just didn't sell. So like, hey, we got to
They're
go.
done.
Let's get rid of these Christmas trees.
How many?
I tell you, it's a dumpster full. Like
How many would you imagine?
I
wanna
would
light it
imagine
on
about
fire.
78.
78 Christmas trees,
And-
perhaps in theory,
That's a
wrapped up
very
in
exact
twine
number.
Yes.
and placed
Yes.
this way?
No.
Oh,
or
laid
just
boy.
laid down.
Laid down. So
Okay.
as I'm pulling
Oh,
up to
wow.
the dumpster, there's 2 other families already with the same idea.
Right now, I don't think it's questionable. I think it's resourceful. However, the story's not over yet. Continue.
Yeah, no. So I see this this elderly gentleman with his cane jumping up, trying to grab a tree to pull it down with the other end of the cane.
Sure.
And he can't do it. He's only getting like maybe 3 inches off the ground.
He's
'cause of his
trying, though.
arthritis.
He's trying.
And
He's got a cane,
It's
dude.
arthritis.
He's
And
got
I-
a cane.
I see his wife. I see his wife in the car. She's like, George, just get in the car, George. Just get in the car.
What do you think her name was?
I would have to say
What would you think?
Bertha.
Bertha and George.
Bertha and George out there.
So my man Patricio is at a store that will remain unnamed unless you
No, I
want
was
to
in
name
front
it.
of the Ross right there on Michigan Avenue.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
I like Michigan Avenue. That's good.
like the other person
Dress
who, was
less at
trying
Ross.
who was trying to get the tree was this other gentleman, and he
Four
put his
less.
son on the ladder to go up into the dumpster.
How many people were there getting free Christmas trees?
2 or 3 families.
How awesome is that?
It was great. I
That makes me
grabbed
feel
one.
good.
It's like a cache that you run into in a video game, just like a cache of things that you need. You know,
Exactly.
there's ammo and there's medical kits and there's food and there's like whatever you need.
Exactly.
And here you are just running into a cache of perfectly fine Christmas trees.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there screaming at each other in cars, in Ford LTDs, driving haphazardly down the road, screaming at Uncle Steve because he's late on the Christmas tree again because he can't give up his drinking. Like, it's bad.
and they paid $100 for it.
Yeah, and here you are, just
I got an 8-foot tree.
you stepped into a beautiful cache of
See, and
Christmas trees
they're throwing it
provided by the higher power.
They're throwing it away because it's not going to last that much longer. But dude, Christmas is only in a couple days. it only
Listen,
needs to
bro.
last me till the first of the year.
Come on,
Sugar.
man.
Yeah, no, 8-foot tree and
Sugar.
it
Hairspray?
fit in my car. I
Hairspray
get home with the
first.
Jersey Mikes and a Christmas tree. Kirsten looks at me. She's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I got a free Christmas tree."
Did you come back with the cane?
No.
Man, now that would have been
You
a
let him keep
questionable
his
story.
cane.
That would have been a questionable story right there. If you had shown up with a Christmas tree and a cane, man,
Oh,
that would have
so-
been
yeah.
outstanding. I'm
Like-
just kidding.
But no,
Did you
we
It
injure
would
that
have
man?
It would have been kind of funny.
No,
though.
I
Yeah, so
helped
you didn't
him.
hurt anybody, did you?
Well, no, I helped him, and
We're not advocates for pain
the way I helped him,
unless you deserve it.
I'm like, I'm just gonna grab a tree for you. He's like, just,
And that's not up to me.
Just get me a tree. I grab one and I pull it
karma.
down. And Bertha comes out and is like, George, that's not a good tree, George. We should get another tree. Like, are you serious? Like, I just grabbed one right now. Oh, you want me to go again? So like, I'm trying.
You're
to
like Robin
grab-
Hood.
Wait a minute. So you grabbed one tree.
Yeah.
Bertha didn't like it.
Bertha didn't like it.
Did you guys cut the twine and open the tree up and look at it
Yes.
and spin it around?
Oh, yeah.
So you were literally. Now wait a minute. I just want to.
You're selling
Yeah.
trees out
Yeah,
of the dumpster
for free.
Pretty
You're
much.
You are the guy.
Do you like this? You're like
Then the problem is
sales
people are going to
associate.
see you helping somebody, and then they're waiting for you to help them next.
I like that first one that you showed. Can you
Excuse
show me that
sir?
one again,
Sir,
please?
excuse me. Are you done helping them yet? Would you give me a hand when you're
Do you have a 7?
I'm actually looking for a 7
Yeah,
foot.
I'm looking for a 7-foot tree. You know, if you have a Douglas fir, that'd be great if you wouldn't mind. Wow. So Bertha didn't like number 1. You went for number 2.
Yeah, so I grab it. I'm trying to find a loose tree because they're all like pretty on top of each other.
Okay.
And then
You said a kid was climbing a ladder before.
Oh yeah, they got their tree and they were done. Like seriously.
Why
2
didn't you
minutes.
climb the ladder?
The kid was short.
I didn't want to fall
Little
in.
kid.
I always have that fear of climbing up one of those and just like not being able
Sure.
to come back out. I'm not jumping in there.
People in the
No.
movies make it seem so like okay to be in a dumpster. It's actually pretty hard to get out of a dumpster.
I
From
would
what
not wanna
Patricio
try.
tells me. You know, I don't.
Yo, the dumpsters that I've had experience with are disgusting.
Yeah,
it's not a bunch of
disgusting.
dry bags that you can just
Disgusting.
jump onto to
There's
cook your
always that
call.
puddle
That's
behind
true.
the dumpster.
Gross.
Just-
Chris Coleman, what's up, dude? Funny to informing, dude.
What
I
up,
gotta say,
man?
between you and With a Side of Chaos, you guys come out on top. I just gotta say that. Funny to informing,
Every
right up
time.
there, every single time.
Love you
I
too.
really don't know. The Funny to Informing, the hosts are just better people.
Oh, wow.
In general.
Oh my god!
You know what I
Hold on,
mean?
let
though?
me
You know
get
what I
my
mean?
Red Bull.
You know what I mean? Like you can confirm this, right?
You can vibe with this, right?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
man,
no.
bunch
No,
of
he gets it.
a-holes, those guys.
High
He gets
quality
it.
over there at Funny to
gets it.
Informing. I
Yeah.
mean, they got grade A content. It's very funny and very informative.
I heard they steal it from other podcasts.
Oh yeah, no, it's all chaos over there.
Oh, boom, snap.
But,
we were on, what podcast were we on not that long ago? It was Entering the Black Hole.
Oh, those guys.
Entering the black hole. That's right.
Back to tree number 2. Bertha didn't like tree number 1. You pulled tree number 2. What did she say?
Can you get a taller one?
She went for tree number 3.
I pulled down 3 trees, and luckily the last
so
one that I
nice.
grabbed was almost like twice my height. And I'm just shaking it, like, it owes me money. And finally, it starts opening up. And she's like, "Yeah, Joel, let's take this one. This one's gonna be nice."
This is it.
Did she ask you to wrap it back up?
This
Oh,
is
no,
it.
I just left it there. I grabbed mine was already in
I was
my
going
car.
to say, what did you do with the other 2 trees that didn't work out for
Oh,
Bertha?
no, I threw them back.
Did you wrap them back up and throw them back in? Or is that what we just talked about?
Guy.
It's very nice. You're
At
a
least
kind
he put
individual.
him back in the dumpster.
I put them back in the dumpster because
I
I didn't
take
want
that
them
back. Funny to informing. You're a good guy,
in your
Patricio.
face.
I don't know. I think the tides have turned, sir.
Just a tad.
He's
Just
a tide turner.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
welcome.
Yeah, don't
Hashtag
ever
Bud Light.
do
Welcome
that
home.
again.
But no, I got it there.
I like
quick.
your concoction, by the way. Red Bull and Bud Light. I think it's
The
brilliant.
red light,
The Bud Bull,
the Bud Bowl.
the Bud Bull and the Red Light.
He got here. I'm like, "Yo, you want a Bud Light?" He's like,
Yep.
"Yeah, I do." And then 5 minutes later, he's yawning. He's like, "I promise I won't do this on the show." I'm like, "You want a Red Bull?" He's like, "You have a Red Bull?"
Yep.
You have a Red
But
Bull.
no,
Yes,
I
I
left
do.
mine. I threw in the car real quick. I just shook it up. I'm like, "Yeah, this one's good. I'm taking it." I want to be picky. I did not want to be picky. So
Well, Bertha was picky enough for
Bertha
everyone.
was picky enough. And
How about the family that got theirs and bounced? The
They
kid
were-
that climbed up. Did he just take the first tree and
first
run?
tree and run?
What would you guys do? I'm wondering if you found yourself in a
Patricio situation.
as Patricio says, a questionable environment or a questionable situation, and you had happened upon a grouping of perfectly in great condition Christmas trees all laying in a dumpster, and
Yeah.
you needed a Christmas tree. How much time did you feel a sense of anxiety, like I'm not supposed to be doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
brown.
long time.
I'm brown outside putting something in my car. It's not looking good.
And you're slinging trees to
Yeah.
families, bro. and
Yeah, you were there the longest.
you were there the longest.
Like after a while, you got to be like, "Man, I got to get a tree
Dude,
and
let
get
me
out
tell
of
you
here."
this, Patricio. If the IRS comes after anybody, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, tree evasion.
That's it. They're gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir, we have you on camera slinging Christmas trees last year. You didn't declare this
It wasn't
income."
me. It was
I
the one
didn't
on
charge
man.
him anything
It
for
was
those.
free. Sure. Like you and Bertha don't know each other. What's Bertha doing for you? Huh?
But no, I left there without helping them out because I knew for a fact she would have asked me to put it in her car. But
Whoa,
no, I
that
did
sounds
not.
dirty. How
I
do
did
you
not
think
have that time.
Bertha and George?
Bertha and George.
Bertha and George have been together for her to ask you to do something like that.
Well, he
That's a strong
looks
relationship.
dead. He looked dead when I saw him.
But
and
he
has a
wasn't. He
cane.
had a cane, and he was
Yeah.
trying to. Well, I wonder what he was going to do.
I say they were about 30 years married
I would say
because she was big and he
it
was
would
little.
be very interesting to see how George would have succeeded. However, if you watched for too long, you would have been considered by the rest of the world an a-hole.
Yeah, totally.
But I'm interested to see how George would have done that.
I don't know.
I bet he would have done it. I bet you. Because you got to figure, to make it to George's age, he has seen some shit.
Yo, put yourself in George's shoes.
Yeah.
He's not going back to that car to Bertha
Without
a
tree.
Christmas tree, right?
Do you think George would have gotten 3 trees?
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right he would.
honey, this one looks good. I'm gonna take this one.
No, George. Get another one. Yes, dear.
But it's
You got
funny
it.
because during this holiday
You got it.
season, that's not the
Going
first
for
time
it.
that has happened to me.
The first time that you found yourself in a dumpster handing out Christmas trees?
Well, no, handing out Christmas presents.
What?
You lead a unique life, my friend.
Yeah, no. Quick story.
I'm gonna go with questionable.
I'm not going to take too much of your time on this one. It was Black Friday. I'm at Walmart, and a buddy of mine and I wanted to get some stuff.
Is this past Black Friday?
This past Black
Just so
Friday.
we have time, we have environment.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So my friend wanted to get some ear pods and a new TV. I'm like, well, you have to be in line in person to pick those up. We can get a number for the TV, and we'll be fine. But then I saw that the line was getting bigger. I'm like, you know what? All the things that I want are there, and there. So I can just leave this here for 1 second, get all my gifts, and come back. Which I do. 7 o'clock comes around. They blow the horns. All the plastic comes off, and I'm running everywhere, getting the little gifts that I want and the little things that I want.
I would like to go to a Black Friday sale just to see what goes on. I don't think I would buy anything. I've never done it ever.
It's going to take you forever just to buy stuff because the lines are.
And I'm not down
It's
to buy anything.
interesting.
I just want to experience that atmosphere.
It's fun.
It's interesting seeing that many people in a store that you're familiar with, and they've set up theme park lines.
Yeah.
throughout
Yeah,
the
you
store.
said pull
like
the
going
plastic
down
off.
aisles.
Yeah, because all the
They're pulling plastic off? What's going on
all
here?
these
It's
pallets
a big
have
reveal.
these displays, and those displays have all the merchandise.
And you don't know what they're going to be?
Exactly. So people like during the day like peek or break the plastic.
Has
like,
it always been like that? You didn't know what they were going to be?
sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but they sometimes reveal the plastic sooner.
Really?
Or sometimes it's Teflon, so you can clearly see what.
How many times have you Black Friday'd?
Oh, I've been Black Fridaying for 7 years now.
Who got you into it?
My mom.
Really?
I remember as a kid, we were trying to get me the Tickle Me Elmo. She took me to the mall in.
Dude, that was the hotness for that year, bro.
And I'm like, I don't want the Tickle Me Elmo. She's like, no, you're getting one. And I think like she was just
Was it a
challenging
Keeping
herself.
Up with the Joneses?
Kind of.
Yeah. All the
And-
other cool moms and dads were getting their kids Tickle Me Elmo, and she was like, I'll be damned.
Well, remember, it was the 90s, so I remember clearly mothers throwing their kids over people like, honey, get it! Honey, get it!
Well, that's why you have children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as
So you
teammates.
can throw them over the other people.
No, so you can achieve an objective together as a family.
There you go.
It's family building. This is this is a family bonding moment right here.
But no, the lady who held
We
my
don't
spot-
recommend throwing your children, by the way, but we do recommend pursuing your objectives.
But if they're familiar with obstacle courses and
Listen,
and
put a little helmet on 'em.
various dives,
Give 'em
and,
some
and
shoulder
rolls,
pads.
Yep.
And
You
you
know?
can even get a buddy of yours, and you
They
can
know what's
really
going
get some
on.
good distance. He'll be safe.
One,
Oh
two,
my
three,
God.
go!
I might be down for that. If my like, uncle and my dad came up to me and they were like, and I'm 7, and they're like, all right, Billy, this is what we're gonna do. I would be like, sign me
Hell
up,
yeah.
sign me up.
This is
bro.
why we got you trampoline for Christmas last year. It was all a training.
You've had me running obstacle courses.
This is
for
what
2
we've been
years.
training for.
Steady,
And
steady.
you look at the shelf, and you're like, this all makes sense. I'm gonna murder this.
This is my purpose. This is who I am. I felt the calling. Oh man.
But
Okay,
no,
so Black Friday.
yeah.
Sorry, they pull the plastic off. You run.
I get all my things within 2 minutes, and I come back to my car because I'd asked the lady behind me, "Hey, could you hold my
Is
spot?"
it just like a free for all?
Yeah.
Really?
It is pure. Did you ever see the South Park episode of Black Friday?
No.
Is that pretty legit?
It's pretty legit because everyone is battling. Like, it's not as violent as other Walmarts, air quote, but this one was
Well,
a calm Walmart.
of course they cherry pick, man.
Yeah.
Like the media cherry picks. It's like, oh, look at Black Friday, it's so terrible. Look at all these people getting hurt. It's like, yes, there are some people that die in car accidents
Hey
too.
man, some mosh
because
pits
people
are,
make
are,
stupid decisions.
are a lot of fun, and some mosh pits you can really get hurt in.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
Walmart.
choose your Walmart
We shouldn't
carefully.
take all Black Fridays away because of a select few that are disrespecting it. Like, so you apparently have experienced some relatively calm.
I've shopped at the Puerto Rican Walmart, which is by far the highest intense of
Where's
of
that
Black
at?
Friday. Kissimmee, Buenaventura Lakes
thought you were gonna
is
say
the
Puerto
most
Rico.
dangerous
Oh, I felt stupid.
Walmart Black Friday. I've done Walmarts on OBT, the areas that have numbers as street numbers.
Numbers, Jim.
Yeah, number streets.
It seems OBT would be
Yeah.
the questionable one.
Oh yeah, no, that one was.
Seems
super
like it would be
calm.
fun. It seems like Patricio would fit in really well there.
But no, last thing.
That's true.
The lady behind me.
I don't know.
You're not offended by that?
The lady behind
Awesome.
It's all good. The lady behind me sees me come back with all these stuff, and she's like, "Oh, son, can you help me out?" I'm like, "Yeah, what you need?" She's like, "I just need 2 of these. Can you get me 2 of these?"
Okay, were they Christmas trees? Because you've got experience doing that.
They were 2 tablets.
I know.
Really? What kind of tablets?
Just the RCA cheap tablets that they do on Black Friday. So I go.
How tall are you?
6'2",
And how much do you weigh?
about 250.
So when at a Black Friday somebody sees a 6'2", 250 dude
People have
walking,
gotten out of my way.
walking with some purpose toward whatever.
Oh,
I'm
I
getting
didn't
that.
walk. No, in that in
you
that
run?
moment, I was running everywhere. Like I was building up.
They're
I was
definitely
sweating.
not
Do you
getting
put
in
your
way,
head
dude.
down like a linebacker?
Yes.
6'2", 250. 6'2", 250.
And no,
It's you and him going for a tablet.
I am
Commodore, what do you
sliding.
do? And if it's you and him, you're right next to each other, both going for the same tablet with the sole purpose that existence will cease to exist. Whoever does not.
If we're going at the same, my normal evasive maneuver would be to dodge him, but we're going in the same direction.
Same direction for the same item.
Presumably at the same speed. So my next thought would be to trip him
he won.
and step on him. so
Yeah.
I know he stays down.
He's
And
been in the Walmart at
'Cause
BBL.
You know the brute might is
Yeah.
it's
because like
we need to understand these
he
things.
may be tripped and keep
Yeah.
going. No,
And the
you're
thing-
going down
yeah,
and I'm
the,
stepping
the
on
6'2",
you.
250 guy running against the 5'9", 5'10", 145-pound guy needs to understand that
generous.
the 5'9", 145-pound guy knows that in a toe-to-toe match it's not going to work out.
Oh, totally.
So you should expect the trip.
100%. 100%.
Now, that's when it would really get dicey, and we make it to like a second level confrontation for the tablet.
Cyber Monday.
I'm excited. Round 1.
But almost done with this one. I get the tablets and I bring them back to her.
How many?
Just two, the two that she wanted.
Okay.
But then a few
Did you
seconds
take a
later,
finder's fee?
No, I thought about it, but I'm
Maybe like a $5 gift card
it's
next time.
it's the holidays, I'll be a little nice. But no, she took advantage of that.
Did she send you back for something
She
else?
sent me back. She's like, "Oh, could you get me these Bluetooth headphones?"
No,
I'm like, I know where they're at, and without questioning it, I did it. I ran and I got them, and I come back.
Is this just in your blood? Are you just a helper? Are you a teammate? Are you a...
I think I like the challenge. I wanted to see if I could do it
What
or
is the
not.
challenge?
The challenge is to win Black Friday, to get everything you ever wanted at a great
And you're
discount.
trying to help other people win.
At that point, I kind of wanted.
Yeah,
like,
you're trying to help her win.
you should set up a service.
And
She took my card.
Vicariously,
She gave
you
me her
experienced
card.
the win as well.
She gave me her card.
Is she a realtor?
No, she's a hairstylist.
Okay. maybe when we find a forever home, we'll get our hair styled. Are you a realtor?
No,
You're a man of many talents. Please don't
Do you
fault
know
me
any?
for
Do
asking.
you know any good realtors?
I actually do.
Yeah?
Actually, I do.
We definitely
You
need
say
to
actually
we
like I
definitely
didn't
need
think you
to
were going
we need to shake a
I
hand.
knew you did.
We need to shake
Yeah,
a hand
no, I know
with,
a lot of
with a really
people.
good realtor. I found out today that I am way behind the game. Hold on, stand by. Whoa. Yes. Is she in here?
Sweet.
FYI, short story. Kelsey Gore, we met on the way to Dragon Con. She was working at, and still is working at, Cracker Barrel in
Georgia.
We're on the way to Dragon Con 2
Is it
years.
Savannah?
2 years ago, I believe so.
Savannah, Georgia, is that right?
I think we were
Nelson?
at the same Dragon Con,
We-
the one
we-
you were on the parade.
We meet a lovely young lady named Kelsey Gore.
Okay.
And she's awesome. And we are talking to her as she's checking out, and she had 1 star at the time. I think she had just started. She had 1 star, 1 or 2 stars. Let's go with 1. It's more dramatic.
Yeah.
She had 1 star. We were like, Kelsey, how's it
I believe
going?
it was one.
Do you have mind to achieve star number 2? And she said, hell yeah. We were like, oh, keep us up to date.
Oh.
Let us know when you get that star. We're stoked.
Cool.
We kept in touch. She reached out to us on Facebook a couple of weeks later, and she was like, yo, guys, I passed my test. I got my 2nd star.
That's awesome.
We were like, badass.
Yeah.
A couple months later, guys, just to let you know, I got 3 stars.
What?
We were like, badass.
Yeah.
A year later, I take my star 4 test today. I'll let you guys know how it goes. The next day, yo, guys, I just got my 4 stars.
That's awesome.
She just messaged and was like, yo, my 5th star is when? She just got her 4th star. Just today. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Today, number 4. We met her at 1 star. Now we know a 4 star.
That's awesome.
Cracker Barrel.
Expert.
Expert.
5 would be
I bet she
master.
could do all the roles.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
In a restaurant industry, especially in Cracker Barrel, I mean, you're really, you got to learn a lot. There's a lot
100%,
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of different
there's
roles.
cracker and a barrel.
Especially when there's that many stars
And
involved.
today she got 4 stars. Today she got 4 stars.
Congratulations,
I love
Kelsey.
that.
Congratulations.
That's
Kelsey.
awesome. Real quick, I just saw Amelia Pool. What's up? Amelia invited us to, just to recap for everybody, Amelia invited us to a little potluck dinner that she has tonight.
Oh, nice.
She was like, yo, you guys coming? I messaged her. I was like, Amelia, in a very short period of time, we are moving all of our belongings. We're putting things in boxes. We're going to wrap up the show and see what we can do. Do you know a realtor? So if you know a realtor, we'll talk after the show. Let us
definitely.
know. Finish your Black Friday story, then we'll get to the wrap up.
Oh yeah, no, she sent me back 7 times.
You went back 7 times.
Yeah, I gave in because we were still waiting to get our things. My buddy had to come back from the
son.
earbuds.
Damn.
AirPods.
7 times.
Yeah,
So you would have been waiting anyway.
yeah. So
Did
might
you
as well
run
help
for anybody
somebody.
else?
Huh?
Did you run for anybody
Yeah,
else?
her sister when she came over. So I did run 8 times for 8 different products.
What was the most fun you had running for a product?
There was a toaster oven
Okay.
that she wanted.
Okay.
And there were only 3 left, and I saw it as I'm running to the pallet, and I see this mother going towards one of them. I'm like, I want to see. Yeah.
Did things slow down or speed up?
No, slow down.
Yeah.
Like I wanted that, and then I have a chorus in the background just singing like. "Da, da, 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 trying to get.
I was going immediately. I went with Duel of Fates by episode 1. Like immediately, that just popped into my head.
That was the fight for the. That was me fighting for my projector.
Yes, that's. Well, awesome, man. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting here with my man Patricio, also known as Rocky, also known as Patio Furniture.
Thanks,
and
pizza.
we met you under the guise of a host with Funny to Informing, but you had your fingers, your phalanges in multiple projects, as you still do.
Oh yeah,
nice. Do you talk about normally on things like this what you do for a profession, or do you want to keep that kind of quiet?
I'm a paralegal now in family law. Originally was in criminal defense. I now work for a great law firm here in downtown Orlando. A smart, one of the most strong-willed female attorneys I've ever met.
So in one statement, if we were to address the people and we were to say, if you're experiencing this, reach out to my man Patricio, what would that thing be?
That would be family, divorce, child support, modification. Because sometimes when you go through a trial on a family case, you may not realize what's going on entirely. Maybe your counsel or your friend didn't translate something for you properly, and then you end up being screwed down the road. It's never too late to modify anything that's happened. A final judgment does not literally mean a final judgment by the court.
Okay.
If you need help, reach out to me through Facebook, Patricio, or hit us up at Aaron Morris Law Firm right there in downtown Orlando, and we'll help you out.
Nice, man. That's awesome. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing family law for a year and a half. I've been doing criminal for 5, and I do see myself becoming an attorney before I'm 40.
Nice, my man. How old are you now?
34.
Oh, yeah, you'll kill it, dude. No
Yeah.
doubt. No doubt. And you're also a co-host of With a Side of Chaos.
Correct.
Now
that's my baby right
that's
there.
your baby. You're the captain. You're holding the wheel.
Correct.
Nice, my man. That's awesome.
But
And we sat down with you yesterday.
Yes.
On a show called Table Talk that our good friend Mike now captains, and he was technically handed that captain's chair.
Correct. When we got the nomination for Orlando Weekly,
Best of,
we all,
we were there, man.
Cheers to that
one. What a great crowd that was. I think we all talked about that night.
An amazing night.
It was such a good collection of good collection of Clinky, such a good collection of people.
And I wanted to focus more on chaos because now my co-host Jess was available more days.
Sure.
She was working 2
She's
jobs.
a trip, by the way, bro.
She's awesome. I love
she
her
is
to
a
death.
trip.
The,
she makes me laugh. Her posts crack me up, bro. She's funny. You
No,
guys are all funny. Billy's funny too.
Oh yeah, no, Billy is funny and passionate.
I don't like that Justin guy though.
No.
I don't. We
don't talk about Justin.
We're not even getting into it. I'm sorry, brother. I just want to let you know that's where I stand.
Well, no, I actually had someone come up to me.
There's not many people in the world that I just kind of want to hit in the face with a chair. But Justin,
hit him twice.
Yeah, I get that from a lot of people.
It'll happen one day.
Do you know anybody that likes him?
Actually, I do.
Does he piss people off on purpose?
No. At the Just Okay holiday party yesterday, someone came up to me.
I want to be his friend because he seems like a pretty passionate dude.
I don't even think Billy likes him.
No, Billy hates him. Billy has a restraining order, but Justin has no respect for the authority.
Wait. Billy has a restraining order?
Billy has a restraining order against Justin, and I have one
too.
too.
So Justin has not just upset myself on multiple occasions purposely, but he's clearly upset other people.
Oh, he upsets everybody on the show. Like,
does he play the victim, or does he own him being?
No, I think we're the victims to Justin every time he opens his mouth.
Does he own it? Does he know that? You know how there's some people like, I'm an asshole. I'm an a-hole. People know it. They say that, so I'm this guy. Or is he like, no, man, you did that to me?
He parks his BMW in 3 handicap spots.
I knew I didn't like him.
Oh, man.
I knew I didn't. Even one handicap spot, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, you have the handicap placard. You park in the handicap spot. It's not your responsibility, and it's nobody else's responsibility to tell you what their handicap is. Mind your own business. Respect the placard.
Can you even take up 3 handicap
He drives a large BMW, and he takes up 3 spots. I don't know how he does it every time.
And he gets out 6 parking cones that he puts around his BMW because he wants to make sure. Then he gets the the movie tape that they have where you set the and there's like the tape you have to run along. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want carts to hit his car. Oh. I heard he just upgraded this year because of something on Wish, which I told him not to go on to, a barrier for his car that will keep carts away from it. So now he's taking up even more space.
Oh yeah, no, he's a deep bag in my book.
All right, well let's go on from Justin, who nobody likes, to my queen, which is actually a title of the song that we ended last Monday's show with. So every Monday, for those of you out there, we do a weekly wrap up. So
Monday.
Today's
That's
high
right.
High five from Monday, bro. Every Monday, we go along the last 6 days of what we've done, of where we've gone, of the shows that we've taken a part of, the podcasts we've taken a part of, whatever is going on. We got a lot going on. Holidays are going on. We're moving and packing right now. So there's a lot of stuff, you know. And we like to give everybody kind of like, hey, this was our week. How was
This is
yours?
what we do.
Here we go. So last Monday, we ended it with Be My Queen. Last Tuesday, we put up a You Pick Two poll that was all original songs. So it normally the last Wednesday of every month, we go to Castledor Studios. Our good friends Zach and Alyssa are absolutely fantastic. We have an all original poll on Tuesday, and then we go to Castledor Studios and broadcast live from Castledor, which was awesome. Last week, You Are My Everything came in first place, and Sunkissed came in second place by 3 votes. That was a pretty close one. We also had Through the Fear on there. We had Elevate on there. We had June on there. All got some good numbers, man. Thank you guys very much. We did a little flip the pick at the end of those songs. The great Commodore takes a white pick just like the one he's got there, and he flips it in the air. If it lands gold side up, they get a third song. If it does not land gold side up, they wait till Friday at 9:05 when we go back live, baby.
I love it.
But it did land gold side up. We did a little Walking Man, which was really cool. It's a great studio to be in.
Normally,
great for vocals.
Gold side up.
A lot of fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes we got to practice in the desert.
Yeah.
But then that real one, that's gold side up. Which
That's
is really
the one
good.
that counts. That one right there. It's gold side up. Let's do it.
That one right there. That was so Thursday we prepped for Friday. Friday was a lot of windshield time. We went down to Pompano Beach. Our good friend Tracy Hill was down there.
Love Pompano Beach.
We had the mad scientist Dennis Cutter. He joined us as well. We had absolutely outstanding. The food was great. It was a twist on the the Feast of Seven Fishes.
Okay.
Which is normally probably. Who knows where it really came from, but from my understanding, it's an Italian event that is shared with the family on Christmas Eve. So on Christmas Eve, the family gets together. We have the Feast of Seven Fishes, which normally includes some type of pasta with some type of like a.
You're making me hungry right now.
A bivalve, if you will, bicuspid bivalve. Yeah, clams, oysters, mussels. Scallops,
Ooh, scallops.
Different kinds of whitefish, crab. Usually it's 7 types of seafood, which is really great. So we did a twist on that on Friday night at Tracy's, which was absolutely outstanding. And then we had olive, I always say this word wrong, tapenade or tapenade.
Tapenade?
Is that it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I thought tapenade. I'm getting
Is it T-A-M-P or just T-A-P?
I don't know.
T-A-P, right? I believe it's tapenade.
Lately, I've been having trouble with my letters. I can't tell you.
That's
I think it's just TAP.
T-A-P? Tapenade, right? Tapenade. It was outstanding, man. The food was excellent. We went down there. We had a really good time. It was nice to see Tracy. We know Tracy from the convention scene. It was 3 hours there, 3 hours back.
Ooh.
So good team bonding. Good music, on the way there, we had music playing. People were talking. People were napping. People were slamming Red Bulls. On the way back, no music. Just a
chilling.
nice, chill, calm ride home with a bunch of Red Bulls.
Oh, that must have been exciting.
We were a little tired.
Which is really good. Saturday was a chill day, just kind of prepping, getting stuff packed up. We got the holiday coming up. And then yesterday we got to hang out with you at Table Talk, which was super cool. Mike's a good guy, man. I really like
love
Mike.
him to death.
I love to see the show evolve. It's really cool to see him so passionate about it. He was really excited. I know he said he was supposed to have 2 other guests that were not feeling too well yesterday. One of them is David Seibold. David's an awesome awesome comedian from Polk County. Which is
funny dude.
Dude, Devin's badass, man.
Oh, yeah.
I met him through Mike Lee, and I've got his name wrong every time. I met him through Mike Lee several years ago. We've done several shows together, and every single time, because I always think of his last name, Seibold. Is it Seibold? Is it Seibold? Or is it Seibold?
Seibold.
Yeah, S-E-I.
Yeah.
B-O-L-D.
Like I said, I'm bad with letters right now, so I know it's Devin Seibold.
Yeah.
Devin Seibold. I don't know how.
Devin, why does your name got to be so complicated? It needs to be like Patricio Solano.
Yeah,
is that
nice
accurate?
And simple. Yeah, right on the money.
Yeah, yes, I got
Beautiful.
something right.
See how easy that was?
That was not bad. It rolls off the tongue.
Well, no, you'd be surprised how many people butcher Patricio.
Patricio.
Well, I'm not
you got to roll
say
that
it
R.
like that.
Patricio.
Oh, yeah.
You got to pop that R up. Patricio.
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 It's
How do you say your last name?
Solano.
Solano.
Patricio Octavio Solano.
What?
Patricio Octavio
Solano.
Yeah.
Man, it rolls off the tongue.
Well, no, I hate my initials, though.
Why?
POS.
I love it. So last Saturday and Sunday were super cool, man. Super chill. We got to hang out with Mike yesterday at Table Talk, which is really kind of where we saw you. We let you know we were looking for somebody to sit in with us on Monday, and you were like, "Yo, I'll be there." Yeah, now you came from somewhere. Where'd you come from?
I did the Poking the Bear podcast with Ryan Holmes and Charlie Bowie over at iHeart.
Oh yeah.
And I was lucky enough because
Ryan Holmes, that troublemaker.
My co-host,
he still owes me $12 next time you see him.
my co-hosts weren't available.
Yeah.
One was sick, one was with his daughter. So I'm like, I got to call someone. So I called up Chris. Chris was like, yeah, I'm down. And then like 2 minutes later, he's like, yo, John's in on too. I'm like, sweet, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we had an amazing show. Just shooting the S, having a good time, and chilling with Charlie Bowie and Ryan Holmes, who are amazing, funny comedians here in Orlando.
He still owes me $12. I'm not letting you forget that.
He's never funny enough to not pay his $12.
Yeah, and a pack of Topps baseball cards. It was from a long time ago. He knows what I'm talking about. We're talking like late 80s.
Really?
Like late 80s.
Oh, man.
I won't let him forget that.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's not going to happen. He told me, don't let me forget this. So here we are, how many years later? And I'm like, yo, pack of baseball cards. Now, the $12, that was not from that long ago.
Well, I mean, there's interest.
Yeah, well, I try to let that go right now. He's interest-free for the next 6 months.
Okay. Hurry up on that, buddy.
Listen, interest is your enemy.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So 40 years later, you're going to start charging him interest.
I mean, I don't know. It's a steep jump because it's accrued.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't pay it off in time, all that interest is going to hit him.
I mean,
as
if
soon as the
if the interest goes up, would you be able to settle with him at one point? Like if he plays you a lump sum?
We just need. Well, we'll have to talk to him about that.
I mean, installments, payment plans, things like that.
Installments are one thing, but he's already he still owes me $12 for a while. He's just not a reliable person right now to be paying me in payments.
We may need an attorney.
We may need an attorney. Do you know anybody that deals
I
with
can
any
get
kind
you
of that?
with someone.
So right now, Patricio,
Thank you.
We need an attorney,
realtor?
and we need a realtor.
Okay, I might know actually one that does both.
That's awesome. So here we are tomorrow at noon. We have 5 songs going up. We have the last poll of December, I believe, because next
that's it.
Is that it? I think so. I think because January 3rd. When is New Year's is next Wednesday, right? 2 Wednesdays from now.
That's right.
No, it's next Wednesday.
New Year's.
That's what I mean. Well, this Wednesday is.
Oh, that's right.
Is
that's
Christmas.
the first Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday is New Year's Day, right? Yeah. So our next Hump Day show will be
next decade,
January 1st. January 1st. Wow. I love it.
Twin.
Yeah, it's going to be badass, man. That happens in just 2 days. So the last poll of the year goes up tomorrow.
Somebody said yesterday.
Vote,
I think it was while we were hanging out, and somebody says the year of vision.
2020, baby. Oh yeah.
Was that you that said that?
No. I always want to make the Barbara Walters reference.
Yeah.
You know, they should have Barbara Walters count it down.
Yeah, count it down. This is 2020.
I actually saw a meme that said something like that.
Yeah,
is that happening?
That's where I saw it. Look great. I'm like, that's a great idea.
Well, I mean, everyone's coming
Barbara,
back in
where you
2020, so like it'd be amazing if they brought back Barbara Walters for just the beginning of 2020.
Man, it's been a decade.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Man.
How's your decade been?
It's been awesome.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing that has changed from 2020 to 2010?
The Hawks winning the Stanley Cup in 2015.
Your life.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my life.
My man.
It was the greatest night.
That was part of my life.
I like his passion.
It was the greatest night because that was my first year doing a fantasy league, first year buying a jersey, first year going to live games, and first time going to the Stanley Cup final.
Wow.
And my Hawks won. It was so emotional that day.
Did you shit your pants?
Almost.
Dang, I would have.
That's an expression of elation right there, buddy.
Yeah, no, I have a video on my YouTube page.
Listen, if you didn't,
of me crying,
if you didn't S your pants, bro, did you really have a body moving experience? No. Like if you didn't S your pants, you clearly
body moving.
Yeah. A body movement. We'll go there.
Yeah, great
body moving,
decade. What about you
body
guys?
Moving.
Let's see. Over the last decade, wow, a lot's changed since 2010.
Gosh,
trying to think that
sort of a lot's changed since then.
Yeah, gosh, kind of a lot's changed since then. You know that movie? Gosh.
Oh, my God, no.
Kind of lots changed since then.
No, please fill me in. I'm losing on this one.
We'll get there. You want to do another one? You want to do another quote?
We'll do another one.
So last decade, let's see, 2010, I think I was touring with Migs. I was getting ready to go on the Wonders of the Younger tour, which was 32 shows with Plain White Tees and Parachute.
Oh, wow.
Which was outstanding. I actually got the Facebook reminder this morning or yesterday with the itinerary, with like where we're going in our schedule. So it was super cool to see that. I was like, wow, that was 10 years ago.
It's cool how Facebook memories either makes you happy or makes you sad.
Yeah, no, and a little bit of both, because there's bittersweetness in all the things. So I think the sad is a natural thing to experience, but don't get lost in it.
Exactly.
You know, like saying goodbye is always tough, whether it's planned or not planned.
I never say goodbye. I say I'll see you later.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
If that exists, that'd be badass.
Or from the movie Masters of the Universe, Good Journey.
Good
journey.
Journey. Oh, they say all dogs go to heaven. I think that's very interesting. All right, and I agree. Well, yeah. Most dogs, most puppies I know are good puppies. There's some that are just, man, they chewed up my shoes, and I don't like you now.
Some are evil.
Man, Jenny, my sister, has lost a lot of crazy things being chewed up by random dogs that she still loved to pieces. Loved them to pieces. One was named Ophelia. Oh, she's got stories. Ophelia.
Oh, my God.
Ophelia, everybody that I've ever known in my life, that I still have in my life in some way or another, has chased Ophelia to try to get her back down some random road on some random night during some random time in Orlando. Ophelia has seen more of Orlando than most ladies that walk the OBT.
Oh man, and that's saying a lot right there.
And gentlemen, because it's equal.
Well, they only
equal
see OBT.
Opportunity.
Ophelia sees everything.
Everything.
Wow.
So yeah, man, puppies. All dogs go to heaven, man. So I'll see you later. But yeah, so stuff like that. The decade was good. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I feel like in the big aspects of my life, I feel much more refined, and then I have progressed.
Oh yeah, gained a lot of knowledge
as a person,
in this
as
past
a friend, as a professional, as a son, as a brother, like all those things. So it's been a good decade, man. I'm really looking forward to the next one.
I think about 10 years ago is when I went from Outback to Bonefish, ended up becoming a manager at Bonefish. And then,
well, dude, you pulled the trigger on the restaurant industry, bro. You were like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. I did it, and it was fun. And then I was like, you know what? I'm done with the restaurant. Went into warehouse work, learned how to drive a forklift, had a lot of fun doing that, and then now I'm playing music.
Playing music, baby.
Talking on microphones.
I kind of want to take mine back now.
Take yours back.
Yours were so deep. 10 years ago, I was working construction, digging ditches, sweating my balls sweating like crazy out there.
Right. You still got your balls, though, right?
Yeah, no, the balls are still hanging there. Now, I work for a great attorney. I have a great profession, and I'm on my way to make a career where I'm helping people out more.
Yeah,
and it's so much more rewarding, and that's the thanks that I give to the past 10 years. You've taught me enough to better myself, to be a better person come the next decade, where I won't make the same mistakes I made last decade.
No, you'll make all new mistakes, but yeah.
I think it's very encouraging to look back at where you were 10 years ago. And I'm like, dang, I did all that, and look at what.
Yeah, and congratulations, you've made it. You're still alive. We're kicking butt. We're a week away. It's good to reflect. Don't count your chickens. Still make smart decisions for the rest of the year and decade.
Amen.
I saw a meme not too long ago, and it was Bart Simpson saying to Homer, "Dad, this is the worst day of my life." And Homer's response was, "This is the worst day of your life so far." I was like, man, Homer keeping it real, bro.
Amen.
Now that is a life statement.
Wasn't that from the movie? Was that from the movie?
It may very well be, man. I mean, they've been on for, what, 20 years? 30 years. 30 years of Simpsons.
I love watching it now on Disney+. I'm going back to the old episodes when, the Simpsons were great.
Great writing. Great writing, good character
building.
Amazing
animation in that,
awesome,
in that age.
Just so cool, just next level. And they stayed on the cusp. They stayed right on the apex of humor for 30 years.
But yeah, no, there's some episodes from back then that still pass the test of time.
Yeah.
My favorite one is Deep Space Homer, when Homer gets launched up into space with Buzz Aldrin and some other dude. Sorry, I can't remember his name. But there's a scene where he opens a bag of chips, and the chip is floating in space in zero gravity, and he's spinning counterclockwise to the chip spinning clockwise, and
super graceful,
and he just eats the chips slowly. And
do they have this love song playing while he was?
Yeah, what song's playing? What's playing?
Da 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 dun 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 dun.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That reminds me of was it Caddyshack?
I don't know.
But the
man.
reason I loved it was because as the chip was spinning, it was a Ruffles chip.
Nice.
With
Ruffles have ridges.
Ruffles have ridges.
Yeah, baby.
And you would see the turning of the shadows on the ridges.
Shadow on the ridge.
From the reflection of the sun, so you would see the shadow on the ridge as a chip turned every time, and it was beautiful.
As the chip turns,
it was a ballet of potato chips.
Simpsons, bro, 30 years. So yeah, man, I think the next decade is going to be awesome for all three of us. I really I was going to say actually for all four of us. I really think the next decade is going to be very interesting. We're going to do our best to take all the knowledge that we've obtained this decade and say, like you said, I already know not to do that. And it's crazy because there are some things that people must do to learn. They should not do that. They cannot be told. They need to do. You know, like, don't do this. Okay. And I think all of us, to a degree, are like that. You're like, no.
What was Miss Frizzle saying?
It's going to be different with me.
Damn. What was Miss Frizzle saying on the Magic School Bus? Make mistakes, get messy. But what was the first part?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Really? You never saw the Magic School Bus?
I've heard about it for a long time, but I don't think.
Shelley?
Magic School Bus? Miss Frizzle?
Wow, man.
Well, what did she say? Now we're just going to stare at you awkwardly until you remember.
I remember the last two parts because she's
Let's do it. Let's just all stare.
It would be, and I have a text because I saved it too. Because I texted it to a friend of mine.
Device.
I'm literally pulling it out right now.
It's in here, Patricio. I believe in you.
There it is. Here it comes. Open. I'm so sorry. Yeah, take chances, make mistakes, and get messy.
Yeah.
Miss
Take
Frizzle.
chances. That's a big thing. You know, if do one thing every day that scares you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and be easy. Don't be an a-hole. Be respectful. Be, as the Commodore says, considerate. Ask yourself this question with everything that you do. And he brought this to my attention probably a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Like, just do it with consideration for people around you. Exactly. Whatever you're going to do, just do it. Have the freedom to do it. I hope you know a good dentist. And then
he does.
He also knows that dentist is also a realtor and a lawyer. And a lawyer. Oh man. So that's. Oh yeah.
But I do know a dentist is a realtor.
Come on, slacker, get your law degree. Come on, man. You almost got the trifecta. Oh man.
Man, we're bundling shit now.
Oh man, it's getting crazy. But yeah, so do whatever you do it with purpose and be considerate. You know, be considerate. So I think this next decade is like, all right, just we know what to do. We can smell the BS a mile away, man.
Yeah.
We can, and we're only going to get better at it.
Oh, totally.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to see how far people grow from 20 to 30.
Yes.
From 30 to 40 is 10 times that growth.
Nobody ever talks about that.
I'm so excited for people to see, like, the 20s to 30s, how much their life is going to change. Their 30s to 40s is absolute. For me personally, my life changed more in the last 5 years. Taking away the one of the big changes, take that completely away. My life changed in the last 5 years of just evolution, just regular life, nothing crazy things that are out of the ordinary that shifts your life in a new direction. Just evolution of knowledge and listening. The last 5 years, the last 35 years, I don't know what I've been doing. I feel like I just really opened my eyes a couple of years ago, and they're not even all the way open yet. I'm really excited for the next decade.
No, you gain knowledge for every year, and you learn from your mistakes. Happy little accidents.
Yeah.
And
I call them curveballs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And once in a while you hit. Yeah.
You knock them out.
There you go.
Every now and then one's going to sneak by you. That's okay. That's all right. And sometimes I think people, and I used to be guilty of this, I would pay too much attention to the ball I missed rather than the ball that was on the way.
And worrying about things doesn't help.
Once it's gone, it's gone, man.
Yeah. Just take it easy, take your breath, and sometimes it could be a lot worse. And be thankful that it's not.
It can always be a lot worse.
And just go at it. Don't be afraid. One who lives in fear will never truly live.
Yeah. I heard a quote a while ago that said, "Worrying is like trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum."
Not gonna happen.
And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to carry that with me.
Yeah.
And it most certainly is something. And yes, of course I worry. And I think we all do. Like, people are, some people, and I don't know any of these people by name. However, you see, like, when they think, man, I suffer from anxiety. You suffer by choice.
Exactly.
We all experience anxiety. We all experience loss. We all experience depression. The choice, I feel, a percentage of the choice is they choose to suffer. They choose to be a victim. Instead of saying, you know what, yes, this is something I have to experience, it's not going to slow me down. I'm going to keep pursuing this specific thing. So I think awareness is great, but I think we need to be able to accept what's going on, like you said, not worry about it, not look at the pitches we've missed and stare at the pitch on the way, and just knock it out of the park. Knock it out of the park. And I think a big part of that, worrying, it does help us grow, and it's very important, but I think it definitely hinders our growth because we're spending so much time.
Fear will cloud your
sometimes
judgment.
You can do nothing.
Learn from the Jedi. Fear
leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Love this guy. So thank you guys for joining us, man. We most certainly appreciate it. Tomorrow we have a poll. Wednesday we have the poll show on Christmas Day.
Yes.
The Great Commodore and I are going to be streaming live from a kitchen somewhere. Who knows? Around the world. Maybe Patricio's kitchen. And then Thursday we prep for Friday. Friday is going to be the last Friday show here in this kitchen.
And I'm not missing that one.
It's going to be outstanding. We have a full sponsorship, which is really great. We're really excited. And this is just per chance, per case, per instance, per show, and we are super, super grateful. We've been working really closely with our good friend Jason over at Wayne Dench in Sanford. Awesome dudes, awesome company. They have supplied us with amazing, delectable treats.
Delicious.
This very thing right here. Most of the stuff that we were given is gone. We give it all away. We make sure people have all of it. Take it with you. Give it to your friends.
That's beautiful.
That's why they give it. They don't give it to us so we can decorate our place. They give it to us so we can share what we have, so we can kind of give it out to the people. So we're going to have 48 beers here on Friday, and we want to give them out to the people. 48 tall boys.
48 tall boys.
Oh, man.
48 tall boys this Friday are going to be here. We want you to drink responsibly. However, we want them to be gone because we're moving.
I will Uber down here.
Yeah, bingo. I love it. This Friday is going to be super cool. We have Jason Sawyer is going to be with us, which is really great. We've already confirmed Josh Bauer will also be joining us.
Awesome.
We have invited the mad scientist. He is a mad scientist, and he finds himself in very precarious situations sometimes. He's not 100% confirmed. He's working through the red tape, and the man has got a lot of red tape. So take your time, my man. We hope the mad scientist makes it on Friday because it's going to be a night to remember. I'm really excited about it.
And if I may.
Yeah. You may.
Since I've met you, less than a year ago, you've welcomed myself and my crew into your home. We've shared some great memories, and I just want to say congratulations on you and Commodore's success this year alone. I mean, I've seen you guys in the news, paper, all over the place. And you guys have a great foundation of fans and loyal people that are just around you 100% of the time, and it's because you guys are freaking cool. And thank you so much for letting me be part of this.
You're freaking cool, man.
Thank you for joining us, man. You know, it's and we talk about all the other people that are a part of it. You know, and you know, Jay and I have said it many times, the Great Commodore, that if it wasn't for the team of people we work with, we would just be two single sexy guys playing in a kitchen. That's it. You know,
that's it.
That's it. You know,
that's what it would be.
I'm just saying. Let's just be honest with you. You know, however. Because of our ability to reach out to Facebook, we got to build great relationships over the last year and 2 years with Hanging with Web Show, with Brian Wensloff and Christina Johnson in the very beginning, which led to amazing groups of people that we were able to meet and work with, and cosplayers and creators. You've met a lot of them. You've been here when this place was jumping, filled with incredible people that it was not their first show. They have been with us on this journey the entire time. We met Jen Hogan for the first time.
Really?
In Pennsylvania just 2 months ago after working with her for over a year. Jen Hogan has opened our communication up with you.
And I thank you for that, Jen.
Oh, yeah, lines of communication with so many incredible people. John and Chris from Funny to Informing. Anthony Bencomo, Biggie Bencomo from Deli Fresh Threads. You know, in the, what is it, in the dark, out of the chaos? No, dark end, out of the light.
Entering the black hole.
Bingo.
Oh.
Crazy guys. Tom and Dan. You know, we were able to meet Tom and Dan and sit on their show twice this year just because of the team of people that we had. And the only reason she's able to do that is because we have a polished product. The only reason we have a polished product is because of Shelley Wheeler and the Great Commodore and me just feeding the fire. And it really introduces some amazing people this year. It's been great.
And you guys are one of the very few genuine people that I know.
Thanks, dude.
And
Thanks, man.
I mean, there's no faking with you guys. You guys throw out some beautiful content, some beautiful songs, and just love sharing these beautiful moments with you.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for the BS anymore. You know, like if it was 10 years ago in the beginning of the music industry when nobody knew what was going on, like I was so naive, I didn't know what was going on. And then I realized about halfway through, now I know how to play the game.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, I can choose different paths. I can play the game and win for me, or I can play the game and try to help everybody win together.
Exactly.
And that's the best way to do it. It's most certainly the most rewarding. You know, and that may be a selfish thing to say, but it's awesome.
It's the long game.
Shaking hands and building relationships have really helped us migrate, or pretty much migrate from one level, one echelon to another echelon. We're looking forward to 2020. It's going to be really cool. Jen's already been feverishly reaching out to festivals and performances for next year. We're booked through June of next year.
And you want to know something?
What's that?
Next year, we're taking Orlando Weekly.
Both
dude. Of us. No, we are taking it.
No, yeah.
No, you're shaking on that one.
Yeah. I want one of those too. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's so man, it's so cool to be part of a fun circle. It's a really great group of people,
and we help each other out whenever we can.
Yeah, and it's really cool. We're all on each other's shows, and we're all like psyching each other up. There's no competition, man. Like there's enough cake for everybody.
Exactly.
You know, like and some people I think feel they have that theory. There's only this little bit of cake, and I have to hurt you to get some cake. It's like no, dude. There's plenty for everybody.
100%.
You know, like go easy. Just be cool. Go easy. Shake some hands. Be nice. Be kind. Be considerate.
I've seen some drama out there in our little community, but you know what?
Yeah.
You got to look past it. If you're not laughing, you're not living. I'm sorry to throw that plug out there, but I mean it's true. If you're not laughing, you're not living, and you got to live every day to the fullest.
Yeah, and thank you, Shelley. And it's important to have fun, you know. And that's kind of I think one of the biggest things of this whole thing is to just have fun. If you're not having fun, what are you doing, man?
Nothing.
You know, what are you doing? Shelley, would you mind changing number 2? Who does number 2 work for? Shelley Wheeler. Yeah, at the very top, see the blue cable? Yep. Yeah. So you can pull that XLR, beautiful. And you were doing the right thing. Turn the volume down first.
And on number 4.
Yeah, you got it. Number 2 volume all the way down and swap those two. Jay's next. It's like when you're bartending and you get 1,000 tickets.
Mine!
Just
I
like,
need a
just
draft
make one
Bud
drink
Light.
at a time. Beautiful. And then number 4, go ahead and turn the volume for number 4 up to 12. Up to 12 o'clock. That should volume him and me.
Yeah.
Yep, we're good, baby. All love it. Sweet, man. Well, we always wrap our wrap up with a song.
Wrapping up the wrap up.
Wrapping up the wrap up, dog. I don't think we missed anything. Let's go through it real quick. Huge shout out to EMS Detailing. You can use the code KILLER5 to get a 5% discount on. They got some great stuff, man, and they're only a couple sales away, I think, from hitting their year goal. So by all means, check out emsdetailing.com/specials. Most certainly, Envy Cupcakes out of Sanford delivers within a 20-mile radius. Will bring cupcakes to your place of business or your place of residence, whatever. Cupcakes delivered to your front door within 20 miles of Sanford. Mention KitchenKillaz and get your delivery fee waived, which is super cool. Goalie's Gourmet Dog Chips, baby. That's awesome. We actually still have some. Luke and Leia love Goalie's Gourmet Dog Chips. Not even joking with you. Like, they love them. They're incredibly excited. They always seem really happy. They're super healthy. They're 100%. What do we have? 100% pork loin and 100% chicken breast.
That's right.
So good, man. And by all means, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and most importantly, patreon.com/KitchenKillaz to help us succeed and navigate 2020 by kicking its ace, punching it right in the face, or just being its friend. That's right, baby. Merchroom.com. My good friends Jimmy and Cody, J. Bauer Art, Bryline Imagery, Lakeland Barbecue, Casador Studios, and Wayne Dench. And from all of us to my man Patricio with a side of chaos. Have a Merry Christmas, a safe Festiva, a Happy Hanukkah, a Christmas Hanukkah, a safe New Year.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, ese. Monster trees. Dumpster trees. Here we go. Tear the ground as they rain down. The sun as it goes down calls out the brightest. Stars appear as they light up the night sky like frozen fireflies, giving depth to our atmosphere. You're here. You're here. Whoa. You're here. Chances have a short time for FaceTime, like rock stars but cheap, while the bottle is usually dry as the deserts, bathing in sunlight. Love is my water and this is my firefight with you and me, yeah. And you, and me, yeah. Chances have a short time for FaceTime, like rock stars were cheap, while the bottle is usually dry as the deserts, bathing in sunlight. Love is my water and this is my firefight with you. And me, yeah, yeah. And you, oh, and me, yeah, 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 yeah. As fire pours down upon me in sheets of hate, baby, raining down from the atmosphere, you'll see no fear in me. I'm dodging a droplets of broken hearts falling all around, around, around. I'll take shelter in the love I found with you. And me, yeah, yeah. And you, oh, and me, yeah, yeah. Wait, stand by.
All right.
Do you mind swapping that number 2 and number 2 again? Hey, Dad, you got it. So volume down on number 2. Shelly's got this. She's going to be a board meister and no problem. Boom. Love it. Excellent. Awesome. Stand by. Let me turn this on in a moment. And what we'll do is we'll swap that. We'll do that. That's up. 12. You're it.
Test 1 2.
Yeah,
Test 1 2.
nailed it. She killed it.
Awesome.
Boom. Nice, Shelly Wheeler. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a back-of-house monitor technician, or if you're looking for a front of house sound person, I'd say give us a call in about a year.
I love how we're in a really big stage right now.
Stage. It's almost like yee. Ricola.
Okay, last one.
It's like everything the sun touches, Simba.
Oh, yes, that's right. What about that dark side, Dad? Why can't I go there?
You must never go there, Simba.
You must never go there, Simba.
That's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, over the years of just being a Star Wars fan, I've really tried to do my best James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
And I picked up a lot of it from Coming to America.
Okay.
So I picked up his tone from there and then just deep it down a little bit and just do whatever Star Wars line that comes into my head every now and then.
Yeah, because he's got a cadence,
Oh, yeah.
like Willem Dafoe has cadence. Christopher Walken has a really, really very, very understood cadence. The way he speaks,
One of my favorites besides James Earl Jones,
like his timbre is very interesting.
is Liev Schreiber.
Really?
Yeah, he does the commentary for the boxing shows.
He's in Scream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
he plays Cotton.
Cotton. There you go.
That's right. He didn't do it.
He did not.
He didn't do it.
He was innocent.
He was innocent the whole time.
And he was slain at the beginning of Scream 2.
He's in Manchurian Candidate as well. Great movie, man.
That was a good
Candidate
movie.
is outstanding.
Yeah, I like that one.
I liked him in Some of All Fears.
Yeah, he was really great in Some of All Fears.
Yep.
I loved his character. He played that character perfectly. I thought he did a really great job.
And now, what's the show that he does now?
I don't know. What is he doing actively?
He's a killer on a show now.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, everybody.
We got a killer on our show too.
We got a killer. Oh, whoa. Yeah, grab the puppies. Oh, hello. Well, Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov.
Yeah.
First night of Hanukkah.
Yeah, Mazel Tov, ladies and gentlemen. Clinky, clinky. That we're just going to say that's vodka. What do you got there? Boom, baby. That's right. Well, Patricio, thank you so much for joining us, my man. We really
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
it,
I
too.
had such a blast tonight.
I'm really excited. Are you traveling for the holidays, or are you staying in?
I'm still figuring that out. I might stay in because there's so many going away parties this week.
Sure,
I can't
dude.
miss any of them.
For sure, man.
Got you guys. Got Entering the Black Hole.
Friday's going to be outstanding. Really looking forward to that. That's right. You're heading to Entering the Black Hole.
That's going to be fun.
Have you done that yet? Have you been on their show?
I used to be their third mic.
Okay. Have you been? Oh, how long have they been in the location they're in now?
They've been there for I think almost 2 years.
Nice. How's it been there? Pretty good.
They're really
good growth?
great. The love and respect that I have for Anthony and Rick. They're the ones who got me in it.
Dude.
They're the ones who bit me with the podcast bug.
Both of them in their own right crack me up, bro.
Yes.
They are so good with each other. They're great on the mic, and you could tell they've been doing it for such a long time. They're so comfortable during conversation. It's just like you're hanging out with your friends, live.
Yeah.
So if they have a little scrap between them, they go on it.
Oh, they do.
Right there.
Yeah, no, the raunchiness that comes from entering the black hole. I mean, that's family right there.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who got me started. They gave me a chance. And, if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be no chaos. There wouldn't be no table talk.
And they speak so highly of a lot of the podcasts
heard that episode, Billy.
around here.
I heard that episode.
Yeah. They speak very, very highly. I think they wanted to remind me, like, yeah, all those guys used to be part of our show. And you know what? That means you are doing your job and you're creating great personalities. You're influencing and giving great personalities the stepping stones to become a voice, the stepping stone to find your personality.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm still going through that journey. But if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have begun.
Sure, that's awesome, man. What great dudes! That's so awesome, and they were really cool. They were. It was really nice to hang out. We just hung out.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time we ever were invited to sit down on a podcast and an interview, and we didn't touch an instrument.
That's awesome. Yeah, sorry that we did that every time.
First time. Oh, no, that's okay. That's what we normally do.
That's fine.
Normally that's what we do, and that's okay.
Because
we're musicians.
Enjoy playing.
Yeah, we bring our guitars. And they're right there. We're ready to rock and roll. Like
so you had them in the black...
yeah, we were ready to go.
The Black Hole Studios.
The entire time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was really interesting because there was a point during the show, I'm like, we're not even here for us. I think we're just here to hang out.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
the
chemistry that that Rick and Anthony have, I mean, it's pure gold.
There were 3 mics.
Yeah.
There were who else was...
So the third mic is usually either Colombian Poppy.
Colombian Poppy also... No, there were 6 mics. 1, 2, 3, 4. There was one behind us, and there was one that was Colombian Poppy in the corner sitting on the couch.
And I'm sure Catalina was over there. Aaron
Catalina
Sawgrass.
was probably sitting on the couch with him.
Nathan probably. Just chilling with you guys.
Sounds familiar.
And
Nathan was definitely there. He has a beard.
Yeah, the big
has
dude.
a hat.
Yes.
Sitting on the couch.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I like Nathan. He's really cool.
Did you see a blonde Colombian sitting in the corner?
The lady?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very polite, very kind.
Great person. Awesome person.
Very polite,
Seemed
very
that way.
kind.
Yeah.
Very nice. It was an interesting crew. It really was, man. Lots of personalities, which was really great. But we had a lot of fun, dude. So I hope you have a good time. I know you're gonna have a great time.
Oh, I make the best time out of any time.
Let them know we said hi and make up something completely inappropriate on the spot and tell them that we told you that.
I already got 3 in my head already.
I'm excited. That's gonna be awesome. Sweet baby Commodore. Any other contributions to this beautiful Monday evening?
Just this cute little puppy here.
Lay a bear.
Good night.
Colin Nunez, great to see you. Brett Desario, good to see you. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, man. We really appreciate it. We're really thankful to have Patricio from With a Side of Chaos and also a what type of attorney?
Table Talk, family law. Hit me up through Facebook or
so cool, man.
Go to withsideofchaos.com. That gets you all our content.
If you're looking for a great personality to have on your show, by all means, reach out to Patricio.
I got 2 weeks available.
If you're looking for some great content, check out With a Side of Chaos. Check out Table Talk that include our friend Patricio.
Gracias.
Also, if you're looking for some type specific designated level of information in regards to legal precedent, reach out to my man Patricio.
I mean, I'm definitely going to keep your number.
And if you want to see Patricio in person, come here Friday night, right here.
Right here?
Right there.
I'm not moving from this spot.
Right there.
It's going to be an awkward week, guys.
It's okay. We're ready.
You can come back Friday and sit there.
We're ready to rock and roll. We're going to keep the chair right where it is, and Patricio will be here for the next 4 days. We're really excited. He's not
We're
moving.
not cutting the live feed.
If you sit there for the next 4 days, you're going to get fed. And we're going to be like, yo, do you need some water or something?
We'll
take care of you.
It's like, I want the best seat for Friday's show.
Your satiation level will be satisfied.
Oh, I can't wait.
On all accounts. Yeah. That's just what we do here at the Killer's Kitchen, baby.
That's what happens in this house.
That's right. Satiation level.
But yeah, no, if you need legal help, reach out to me. I'll get you with the right attorneys, because if my attorney can't help you, I'll help you find the attorney that can.
That's awesome, man.
My attorney
attorneys
is
helping
badass.
Attorneys right there.
Yeah.
Attorneys helping attorneys, like podcasters helping podcasters.
There you go.
Sweet baby, I'm going to give it to the Commodore for last words while I abruptly and awkwardly get up and we show you behind the scenes of what's really going on.
Last words. Word, snap, snap, word. Have a great night, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on. Hey, don't forget to vote tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow at noon, the vote's happening. Then you have like 30 hours to vote.
30 hours. Oh wait, I can't.
Make
do
sure
it
you
I'm
happen.
over here.
Make sure it happens. Make sure it happens.
Later, everybody.
Bye.